Facebook postings. Hey, can somebody in a lawsuit get your Facebook postings? Well, that takes us to this week's case. It involves a real woman, Kelly Foreman. Kelly lived in New York and unfortunately was involved in a horseback riding incident where she fell from a horse, allegedly as a result of a stirrup being improperly assembled. And she contended that she suffered brain injury and spinal cord injury, said that she was injured to the point whereby she wasn't able to even put together a coherent message. Okay. Case went forward. And in the case, discovery took place. And one of the things that happens in discovery is depositions are taken. Her deposition was taken, and in her deposition, she testified that she had made lots of postings to Facebook before the accident showing how active she was, all the various things she did, and after this, well, her postings indicate that she wasn't very active. Well, the guys on the other side of this, who were fighting the lawsuit, said, let's take a look at those Facebook postings. We want to see them. We want to see them. And they said, please provide them as part of the discovery. On behalf of Kelly, her attorney said, no, we're not going to provide them. We're not going to provide them. Well, that went to a trial court, and there the trial court listened to a motion to compel brought by the defense counsel and said, okay, tell you what, we're going to allow discovery of photographs on the Facebook postings as long as those photographs don't involve nudity and don't involve any romantic interludes. But importantly, we're not going to allow the actual text on Facebook to be discovered. Well, that was appealed, and the defense attorneys say, well, we wanted to find out exactly what she posted. She's saying she can't put together messages that are even comprehensible, and the messages she posts are all very short. So we want to find out from Facebook what exactly she was posting and how much she could write. Okay, well, this went up on appeal, and the appellate court basically agreed with the trial court, finding that the defense attorneys were allowed to photographs and basically were allowed only to have photographs that were going to be introduced in trial by the actual plaintiff, by Kelly Foreman and her attorneys, and that the material sought from Facebook should be produced. It wasn't the actual messages, but descriptions of those messages indicating the number of characters, how long they were, and whether they were complete sentences, etc. Okay, well, it was appealed again, went up on appeal once more, and there the court said, here's the story. First of all, things that are posted on Facebook are going to be discoverable if they are relevant to the case. What's relevant to the case? In this instance, it's a claim for personal injury. Therefore, the nature of her injuries is relevant. She says she can't write much. Well, let's see what she could write. But we're finding not everything that's posted to Facebook can be discovered necessarily. However, the big point we want to make is that the privacy settings indicating that this is private content really has nothing to do with a lawsuit. The fact that you consider it to be private content when you put it on Facebook doesn't mean that it's private content. That's just how you view it. And as to the nature of a lawsuit, if that content is viewed as relevant to the lawsuit, well, then it can be discovered. So basically, what do we learn from this case? It's a pretty simple lesson. And that is that when you post stuff to Facebook, yes, it can be discovered if it's relevant to the lawsuit. And secondly, the settings indicating privacy have nothing to do with a lawsuit, have nothing to do with whether or not the guys on the other side of a case can get that information, because they may be able to do so if it is found to be relevant. The biggest lesson we learn is if you're going to post to Facebook, be very careful if you're going to be involved in litigation or if you are in litigation as to what you post. I'm David Allen. We bring you these videos every week so you understand how the law works.